Hi everyone, and welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball Class at Core Maximus. Today I'm joined by our North Bay Battalion. I have Nadan, I have Jacob, and I have Bronson, and I'm going to put them through the ringer with 6 moves designed for my hockey players. So we're really looking at balance, single leg focus, some mobility, and a lot of injury prevention moves. Same as we always do, make sure you've done the warm-up. Once you are done one of our warm-ups, then you're gonna come and join us. We got a mat, our ball. We're using one weight today for Russian twists. A little weight does help on this move, so even if you grab a water bottle. 6 moves, 1 minute each. We're gonna see how they make out. All right, gentlemen, first one is our single leg lunge, maybe with a roll. So we're going 1 foot on the floor, doesn't matter which one, shoelaces up on the ball on that other foot. Chest out, eyes up, pick a leg, any leg. All right, chest out, eyes up, shoulders in line with hips. We're gonna sit into that front leg. And then if we can, we're gonna think of rolling, shifting our weight from our front leg to our back leg, maybe, and then we shift forward, and then we stand tall, all while breathing. So we have 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other for this. So we're going lower body, and then we're coming into upper body after this move. We're gonna sit, everybody's gonna breathe. We're gonna find something in front of us to focus on. We're gonna roll back, maybe we roll forward, and then we're gonna switch legs. So let's go through to that opposite leg for me. So other foot on the floor. I said only 30 seconds per side. We're gonna bring our shoelaces up on the ball. One side might be better than the other. Typically we have a stronger leg. Whenever you're ready, my timer is going. Shoulders in line with hips. Don't forget to breathe. I'm gonna scooch out of the way just in case we roll sideways slightly. Maybe we shift back, maybe we don't. Then we're gonna shift ourselves forward and we're gonna stand up nice and tall. We're halfway there on this second side. Again, make sure we're breathing. Really working through that hip flexor mobility right in front of the hip, helps with our stride and that single leg strength on that front leg. Amazing. Okay, let's go into up, up, down, down. So elbows on the ball. If you're on a mat, please make sure you're all on the mat. Elbows on the ball, toes on the floor. We're in that strong plank position from elbows. Feet wider will make this easier. Feet closer together makes this harder. Really strong through hips, protecting our back. When we're ready, up, up, down, down. Okay, we're here for a minute. So hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Try to go slow and controlled. Try is always my magic word. Trying to keep the ball nice and still, in theory. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. At any point we need to take a pause because this is incredibly challenging on our upper body strength and stability. Really good for shoulder injury prevention. If you can hear, they're all breathing really hard right now. Yes, they are. We're over halfway there, really strong through hips. If you feel any pressure in your low back, I want you to take a pause. If it gets way too hard or this is too challenging, you can always put your ball at a wall, but these guys can handle it, so I didn't. We have 10 seconds left. Don't forget to breathe. Again, strong through shoulder or strong through hips. 4, 3, 2, and let's rest our upper body. So good, gents. So good. Okay. I wish you could hear them. This is amazing. Head and shoulders on the ball. We're going with our one leg extension. So if you're on a mat, we're gonna start all the way back of the mat so that when you walk yourself forward into that tabletop position, watch when you walk out because Bronson's really tall, he's not kicking the wall. Head and shoulder is going to rest on the mat. Rest your upper body, we just did all that work. Shoulders, hips, knees, nice straight line, knees in line with heels. Hands come under hips, elbows on the ball. That's gonna make it a little bit easier. When these guys are ready, they're gonna extend one leg out and fight for a 3-second hold. Now, I didn't tell them this trick during our warm-up, but at any point, if it's too much, drop your hips a little bit. Lowering your hips will make this a little bit easier. Try to breathe. Aiming for a 3-second hold, right? Our magic word in ball class is always try. We're trying. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Maybe we're just getting our foot just a little bit off the ground today. Again, didn't give these guys all the beginner options because I think they can handle it. We are at 30 seconds. So we flipped from our single arm stability, really fighting on shoulder stability, injury prevention. Now we're working on that glute, that hamstring, that low back strength. Always working our core. We have 15 seconds left here. Every now and then, remember, boys, to relax your head and shoulders. Sometimes everything starts tightening up while we fight for balance on these. You guys are doing absolutely incredible. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Rest. Okay, we're flipping into single arm reach. So now we're going into that upper body strength. We're coming over the ball with our hands on the floor. You guys are gonna face this way, maybe a little high five. We're active, push into the ground with our legs on the ball. Legs apart will make this easier. Legs closer together will make this harder. We're not going too far. Active, strong push away from floor, and then we're gonna reach. We've got a minute here. We're going to reach that single arm out, fight for a 3-second hold, maybe, and then we'll switch sides. All right, nice, good, active, strong reach. Heads in neutral for me. I want those necks in neutral. I want those hips up nice and strong. Keep our back protected. And that really strong push away from the floor. So your shoulder blade should be locked into your rib cage here. That big, big push. And then we have a tiny weight shift and an active reach. Heads in neutral because it's an extension of our spines, which means we're trying not to look up and we're trying not to look down at the floor. And again, that whole breathing thing. If we have 10 seconds left on this, and then we're done number 4, we go into our rotational moves after this. 5 seconds. You guys are doing so good. Okay, let's grab our weights. So good. All right, 2 to go, 4 done. All right, we are head and shoulders on the ball. This is one with our weights. So if you have a weight, if you're choosing to use a weight at home, we will grab our dumbbell. We are getting head and shoulders on the ball. Again, start at the back of our mat. So we'll scooch way back so that when you walk yourself forward, head and shoulders are resting on the ball, but we're all on the mat here. This is one as well, you might walk backwards a little bit. We're gonna hold that weight in line with our chest. Head and shoulders resting. Let that hang out, do nothing. We just worked our upper body. Now we're controlling as we roll down. On this one, you finally get to move the ball. We're gonna roll through that rotation. We're trying to keep our hips up strong. We're trying to keep our knees bent. Trying again, magic word. Every now and then, if you travel backwards, make sure you follow the ball. You want to control the down. Think of the rotational strength on your shot. Think of the rotational strength as you pivot to change directions. So much value in this from a strengths perspective, injury prevention perspective, and again, mobility. So that's where the weight comes in handy, is as we're rolling through, it's almost helping pull you into the position a little bit to work through that rotation in your low back. Every now and then, again, relax their head and shoulders. These guys are so focused. Grip on your weight, nice and relaxed. Let's make sure you don't slip and die on the mat. There you go, we're good, we're good. We got 5 seconds left, and then we're on our last move. These guys are killing it. Okay, I say that, let's see what the 6th move brings. Everybody down on your mat, no weights. Let's move those out of the way from a safety perspective. All right. You finally get to lay down, which doesn't mean it's easier. You guys all know that if you've done any of the other ball workouts. Just because you're on the ground doesn't mean it's easy. We're placing our legs on top of the ball. So trick on this, ball closer to you is harder, ball further away is easier. You guys don't know this, but our heat kicked on here, so these guys are probably sweating. Okay, arms are down by your side, palms are up. Feet together, toes pointed straight up towards the ceiling to start with. We're gonna lift our bums. Shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line. Rest your bum back down, Bronson, feet together. Yepper, okay, bum up. Now we're rolling. So we're doing the same pattern we did with our Russian twist. We're gonna roll, try and get the side of our foot onto the ball, feet stacked, tiny hold. Control the roll as we flip through to that opposite side. The controlling is sometimes the hardest part. Momentum's gonna wanna take you through this roll, and you're going to, almost like Bronson almost demonstrated just perfectly for me there, that momentum's gonna take you through and you keep rolling. And we're gonna try to stick the roll. We're going to try to keep breathing. And I did promise if the moves didn't go well, we were keeping it in the video, or if we had some weeble wobbles. 15 seconds. Rest those head and shoulders. You guys are doing great. We got 10 seconds left. 5 to go. Hamstrings, glute, back, rotational strength, and mobility. Always working our core. Gentlemen, rest your bums, hang out. Okay, that was amazing. That was wonderful. They did so good. At home, make sure you do the cool down. My intermediate advanced, we want 2 to 3 rounds of this, right? You can roll through it a couple more times. Make sure you check out the North Bay Battalion, head down, watch, cheer them on. Thanks so much. Thank you, gentlemen. Well done, well done, well done. Awesome job. See you guys soon.